Hello, my lovely So Happy Quilters. So I'm just going to connect our TikTok friends to let them know that we've gone live. Hello, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you this evening? I'm just going to reverse the screen so you can see it properly. There we go. So I can see that TikTok is letting you know I've gone live, and everybody over on YouTube has joined us as well. So hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hope you've had a good 2 days. I've had a really fun 2 days, and as you can see, I've got a bit of sunburn. Wasn't expecting that today, absolutely not. And hello, Dale. Hello, Sharon. Welcome, welcome to you. So if you're just joining on whatever platform you are joining on, then do say hello and let me know how your weekend has been. I'm just going to see if our Instagram friends are also joining us as well. I'm very good, thank you, Dale. Very good. Here comes the lovely Boo Fly. How are you? Yeah, I've had a really good 2 days. It has been absolutely fun. Hello, Diana. Hello, Sandra. Welcome to you. And to see who else has joined us. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll let you know how my weekend's been. It's actually been quite fun. And yes, I do have a bit of sunburn on me. I was not expecting that today. Not after yesterday. Yesterday, the weather was torrential. So I had that wedding to go to and of lovely Mel and Steve's, which was amazing. It was so cute, actually. A little wedding vow renewal. It was just lovely. It was so lovely. It's just a shame about the weather. This is the thing. You cannot, when you book these things, you book these dates, you cannot actually book the weather, can you? It's just it's just not very good, but it was absolutely lovely. At least it was all indoors, and so it was really nice. And also as well, there was a really loads of traffic nearby where the wedding was, and so that held everybody up as well. We were actually late getting there, but you know it was fine because actually everybody else was late getting there, so we didn't worry about that at all. And I gave the cushion, you know, the Trapunto cushion that I made them, and they were really chuffed with that. They opened that this morning. So hoping to get a photo of them with it, which would be really nice. And hello, Debbie, welcome to you. Hello, Jenny Quilts, welcome to you. And then obviously today I had the 50th stroke 80th birthday party, which was this afternoon. And yes, that's how I've got my sunburn from sitting outside. So I just like obviously I have my sunglasses on, so that's why I've just realised that actually I've got this white line here, which is really funny. Really funny. It's really funny because you know, like when you sit in that kind of out in the sun, sometimes you don't realize, do you? I did feel a bit hot, but I didn't actually think, getting sunburned. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so it's been a really lovely weekend. Hello, Namroof. So I thought what we do tonight is we're going to carry on sewing this, which is my Patchwork Crosses quilt. I'm going to carry on doing a bit of that. And then I thought we'd go back and wad, or rather I should say wad and back that lap quilt. I thought we'd do that. So we could go into the other room and do that. And then prepare some little CAD quilts ready for tomorrow, because I've got my lovely, hello Jeffrey, hello Debbie, I've got my lovely here comes P walking in as well. My lovely friends Kirsty and her son Toby coming tomorrow to do a bit of sewing. Toby's the little guy that I teach, and he has differences, and so he absolutely loves sewing. So we're going to be doing some cat protection quilts for him tomorrow, and maybe some cut mats as well, because Tuesday, Wednesday, obviously I've got a busy day, if you remember my things from before. So Tuesday I'm going to Bath to go back to the G's Ben quilts again, and then Wednesday going to Northampton to see the who am I going to see? The Lewis Foundation, that's the one. No, P, I'm very good. Thank you so much for asking. I've got a bit of sunburn, P. Look, I've got a bit of sunburn. Can you see that? I mean, the thing is, I am actually someone that does actually sunburn really easily, but I never thought, you know, because we're only sitting out chatting. I didn't get on my arms because I had my jacket on. I had my jacket up to here because it was a little bit chilly, but, you know, it's really weird, isn't it? Really weird. Anyway, I thought we would just see if, I'm just going to try, just checking something. And I don't know, no idea what that is. Anyway, I just thought we would, yeah, so we would do a bit more sewing on this, and then we'll do some other bits, because I've just got to finish off that bit. Do you remember that from the other day? It was really lovely, P. Thank you very much for asking. It was really lovely. The weather was atrocious at the wedding yesterday. It was really bad. But it was all inside, so it was absolutely fine. And you know what? It's really nice. And it did make me think, because technically it was a wedding vow renewal. They've been together for 15 years, so they were renewing their vows. Hello, Bunny Girl, welcome to you. Hello, Shrek, welcome to you. Hello, Cries. Hello, Capri. Everybody's come walking in. And it does, it does make me think that it's actually a lovely thing to do that. I think it's really nice because obviously, if you're married for quite a few years, your circle of friends change and your life changes, and children come along and that kind of thing. And sometimes it's really nice to kind of do it again, isn't it? We do it again, and that's what they did. And so, and it was essentially everything was exactly the same as a normal wedding, apart from they were just saying "I do" again, and that was it. And it was really lovely. And the food was great. The wedding merch was very impressive. I must admit, I did say to Mel after, impressed with your wedding merch. Love a bit of wedding merch. Actually, I don't think I've got any here. The sweets I ate, just so you know, they're gone. And then there was bubbles and there was candles. My daughter's got the bubbles. I've got candles on my desk in the office, and then it's it's like a kind of like a lovely vanilla smell, so it's really nice. Yeah, so I think we got home about 9:30. I think that's what time we got home. And then, of course, today was the party. So the party, hello, Lottie. Welcome to you, Lottie. Hope you're good. And that was the 50th and 80th party. And so, of course, the thing is, obviously, as you know, I made the Trapunto cushion. I did that live, didn't I, on TikTok, and it's now on our YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch how I made that cushion. And obviously those zippy pouches, those zippy purses that I gave for their birthdays, then that's on there as well. And of course now, like today, I've gone ping ping. There you go. You can go and watch it. It's quite funny, really. And they're like, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Well, you need to like keep a track of what I'm up to more." And obviously, the thank you, Jordas, for following me. So the cat's wonky cat quilts that I'd made, or the cat front that I've made. Well, that's obviously for who it was their party today. And I did say to her, look, got a bit of a confession, Anna. I said to her, got a bit of a confession. I have got something else for you for your birthday, but I have not finished it. And I said, but you're probably home for Christmas. Is that all right? And she's like, is it cat related? And I'm like, it's definitely cat related. And she's like, oh, okay. And I said, yes, that's why it's taking a bit of time. But she was absolutely fine. I said, you never know, we might actually get it done before that. I said, but I said, if you look at my social media, then maybe you might be able to get a little idea of what it is. It's quite funny, really. So yes, and it's and again, it's really nice, isn't it, to have like little parties for high days and holidays, and could you meet up with some of your friends you haven't seen in ages, and you're like, oh my goodness, do you remember when we went here and we went there, and and it was really nice. So the party that I went to, so I'm just gonna, so anyway, I'll just slightly stop for a second. So if you're just joining me now and you've never met me before, my name is Rachel. Hello, my lovely Daisy. How are you, my lovely? Are you good? Just don't want to put a page. You really start saying, Tori, don't forget to follow us first of all. It's the first thing to do, Tori. And I'm just doing a little hand sewing at the minute. And you literally joined at the right point, because I was literally just about to say, I'm very good, Daisy. I've been to a wedding and a birthday party today. And look, can you see my sunburn? I literally have been sunburnt today. I mean, I said to my husband, I think I need might have to get some after sun cream. But anyway, so if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I do daily lives, so I always do them on TikTok. I also do them on my other channels like YouTube and all the other ones. So you can join whatever platform you want to now. That's the way we decided to do it, which is really, really good. And I must be tired. Do you know what, Daisy? I think I'm literally just like on adrenaline right now, because I was back late last night, and then this morning I went off to go meet up with my good friend Petra. She's the one that does amazing cakes. So I went off and like caught up with her this morning. And then we both went to the party, because we know whose party it was today. And so yeah, so that was really, really nice. And anyway, but I definitely, Daisy, need to sit and do some sewing. So Tori, hello Aurora, hello Leonie, hello Carolyn. So Tori, what kind of sewing would you like to learn? Would you like to learn machine sewing or hand sewing? Let me know that, and I can always like give you some little pointers. And if anybody else has got any questions, doesn't matter what platform you are on, please ask the questions, because I can see them. I'm hoping we can see them on Don't know if I can. Don't know if I can. Maybe not. Anyway, so yeah, so I can see the comments that pop up, and if we are, hang on a minute. I'm going to put it like that. Oh, that's better. Hello, my lovely Tianas. How are you? Are you good? You really would like to learn to do the machine design and really pay attention. Thank you very much, Helen, for sending a rose and your hand so fairly well, but you're going to start making your own clothes. Oh, well, I mean, I think to do, I mean, I'm not a dressmaker by any means, just so you know. I'm like a patchworker and a quilter, although I have been known to adjust my clothing and to make additions to it. And in fact, the skirt I've got on right now, I took 4 inches off of that because, you know, it was way too long, and I'm only 5'4", so I don't need such a long skirt. And I've also put patchwork on it, so I do tend to do things like that. I mean, I think the best thing really to do to learn how to do machine sews was firstly obviously to watch, you know, watch TikTokers like myself and watch YouTubers and get some advice. But also going on sewing retreats is really great because you get to like learn a lot on there from people that are around you and on that kind of thing. So I assume if you've got a machine, Tori, or you got to get a machine. So yeah, so everybody else got any questions, do let me know. We're just going to carry on. So I'm going to carry on sewing this for a little bit because I want to finish off around the edge of that. I might actually start a second one because I just need to make sure where we are on this quilt and how many blocks we've done. Hello, Angela. Thank you so much for liking. That'd be good, isn't it? If it was like loving my life, like I'm sure you guys do, liking my life. Just see if there's any other questions. You've been researching the past week. I found a bit that you really like. Ooh, that's really, really nice. So I'm not going to mention the brand, Tori, because otherwise I will get stung by TikTok for that, and I don't want to do that. But you can always tell me what model it is. I mean, the thing is, so on my YouTube channel, which is the same name as this one, there's a great video that I did going to choose a machine for a beginner, and that is from a place where they've got loads of different machines and they talk through all the different machines, and they do have those ones there that make there, so you can always watch that back and get an idea. I mean, the thing is, I don't know where you're based, Tori. Are you in the UK or are you or something? Oh, okay. Are you in the UK or are you in a different, well, a wonderful part of this wonderful TikTok world, I should say. Hello, Lindy's, welcome to you. Because the best thing to do, without a doubt, rather than just I would have to go. I'm back. Yes. Oh, you're in Ireland. Oh, okay. So just quickly before you dash off, the best thing to do really is to go to a quilt show, because then you can sit down and try all these machines out, and you've got a really great opportunity to be able to like chat to them. You know, you do get some great offers as well, but you could just go along and try them out. So I don't know. So I was out in Derry recently because I was out there for the quilt show in Londonderry, which was great fun. Hoping to go to the one in Killarney next year. I think that is maybe February. I think, I don't remember. Oh no, not next year. What am I going on about? It's actually October. Actually, October this year. It's actually October this year. So there's one in Quilt Show in Killarney this year. So I'm hoping to get out to that one. But they're usually really good ones. But yeah, but pop back later if you want to, Tori. And thank you for following me. It's awesome, lovely green fabric. From London. I wonder what that was in Dale. Obviously, we know the brand, but because they do a really, really pretty one, a really, really pretty one. I'm just thinking I can really, really really feel it. You know, like when you've been really sunburned, you can really feel it, can't you? I'm like, here comes Amber. How are you, Amber? Are you good? Hello, Grammy. Welcome to you. Hope you're well as well. Yeah, so they really loved their zippy pouches, my friends, Anna and Joe did. Because remember, I showed you them when I made them live on one of my TikToks recently. And I pinged over like the link to it so they could watch it back, and they were like, "Oh, it's quite funny." Hello, Queen. How am I today? What am I doing? I'm very good, thank you, Queen. I've had a really busy weekend, Queen, because yesterday I went to a wedding. Today I went to a joint 50th and 80th birthday party, mum and daughter. I know both of them. You know, and it's really amazing, isn't it? You know, to be able to get to a wonderful age of 80. I mean, it's just so lovely. And it's going to use your pouch today. Love that, Dale. Love that. Hello, Shibby. And yeah, and so I'm carrying on making my my patchwork crosses, quilts. Today I'm going to carry on doing a bit more sewing on that. So yes, that's what we're doing. And then Queen, we're going to go and wad and back the other two quilts. We might get both of them done tonight. Definitely we'll get the lap quilt done, and then we can do that one. Hello Kim, hello. Hope you're it's a Christmas one. Oh, it's a Christmas fabric towel. Hope you're good, Kim. And yes, I've had the party went really well. I got a bit sunburnt. Look, you can see it. You can see where I've had my sunglasses on there. Look, it's quite funny. It's quite funny. I'm just looking. Hopefully it'll die down. I've got a lot of filming to do this week. I've got an absolute lot, loads of filming to do. So I'm going to look really funny if I have sunburn on me. I was not expecting that. I must admit, I was not expecting to get sunburned. I'm just going to check this because I know this was the one that I was doing, and let me just see. I need to see where we are. Oh no, we're there. Right, fine, that's okay. But yeah, it was really good. I know. Oh, I know, Kim. I'm going to be sore later. It's only my face though. I mean, I've got some some after sun somewhere. I'll pop that on before I go to sleep. It's quite funny. What happened to my cotton? That's the problem when it blends in. I've just completely lost my cotton. Hold on a minute. There we go. We'll use this one. Oh, did. But yeah, it was really nice. And I had Lottie, you're colouring tonight. You're doing a beach scene. Ah, absolutely love that. Love a bit of colouring. Always a bit of well, I haven't done colouring ages, but when I have done it, I do like it. It's nice to do a little bit of craft, isn't it, in the evening? So yeah, so if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, then I can see the comments. If you want to send any in on the YouTube or the other ones, then please do. If you've got any questions about sewing, then please let me know. And if you've got any questions about sewing, then I'll see if I can answer them. I think I'm a bit lacking in drink today, though. I mean, I did have like some juice and stuff. Oh, and I didn't need any snacks. You'll be pleased to know I did not need any gluten-free snacks because they well catered for me, which was really good. Oh, you do feel a bit, like, oh, when they come out and go, "There's your plate of food, Rachel." I mean, hello, Catherine. Welcome. You do feel a bit like, oh, thank you so much. But then the thing is, you get this like, I wish I'd taken a photo of it actually because it was really nice. But the sandwiches, there's loads of sandwiches. This is the party today, by the way, not the wedding yesterday, because the wedding yesterday had like a separate table, so I could get it from there. And it's really funny because actually, I said I went with two of my friends, who. So we're talking about the wedding now. So I said I went with two of my friends that knew the friends who were getting married, that they kind of like it's just really, it's one of those weird things where I knew them separately and then they all like end up knowing each other through something different that they do. And anyway, so the friends that I went with, so he is vegetarian, and he says to me, so we were like table 7, and like at a wedding when you got to get your food, was table 7's quite far down, isn't it? I think there was only like 8 tables, so we were table 7. And so anyway, my friend, hello Faithful Bliss, welcome to you, good evening. So my friend says to me, I'm not waiting until they've all that lot have gone up. He says because he says the trouble is, he said, what happens at a wedding like this is that people they look at like the other options, for like vegetarian or gluten allergy, gluten free, and go, oh, I'm gonna try some of that. So I'm like, hello Gothic K, welcome to you. And so I said to him, right, his name's Charles, and I said, right, Charles, I said, the table 1's gone up, which is like obviously the bridal table, and he's like, I'm going up now, and I'm like, I'm coming with you then. I'm literally staying right by you. I'm not. It was quite funny. He said, well, they will. He said, because otherwise people will think, oh, I want to try that gluten-free food, and because you don't really realize actually the people who are gluten-free really need it. So it was quite funny. So I'm like, right, come on then, let's go. It was hilarious. And actually at one point, 2 of the bridesmaids were behind us in the queue, and right, I'm going to come back to that story in just 1 minute because I just need to find out where we got to. So I've done that one. I think I might have done the top row now. I think I might have done the top row. Let me have a look. I think I have. Woohoo! So the top row is done. Okay, that one's done. And that one is not done. Okay, so row two, number two is not done. So we need to do row two, number two, which is this one here. So this we could, I think we'll do that, and then we'll go and work on that other fabric in a minute. So yeah, it was really, really funny. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop a pin in it, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to forget which one I'm at, and then if I do that, I won't forget. That's what I do. Yeah, so it was it was like, it was so funny. It was in hysterics. I was like, I'm sticking close to you, and then I said, oh, I think what we'll do then is we'll. So he was like getting the vegetarian food, and I was like, oh, I'll go to the gluten-free table, and he said, I said, I'm going to get my pudding as well. At the same time, I said, if that's going to be the issue, then yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So hello Ava, hello Michelle, welcome to you. So if you're just joining now and you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association, and I do lives most days, and I've been working on this lovely, really amazing Patchwork across his quilts. That's the word and I'm looking for. And here comes Leon walking in. Here comes Leon walking in, who's named as Blue Birdie. Have you logged in on the wrong account, Leon? Oh dear. Hello, Ems. And it's really you're gonna love this, Leon. You are gonna love this, because I popped up one of my oh yeah. We know it's you. Go back to your normal one. Go back to your normal one. I popped up one of my little short things the other earlier, and it had. Sorry, you're late. You're very late. It had me talking to you in it. So you're in it. You're in one of my shorts. It's quite funny. One of my little video shorts. Right. So we're just going to. If I just stitched that to the wrong place, I think I might have done. No, I can't have done. Hold on. I can't. Oh, I've stitched it to the wrong place. I'm not concentrating. Let me just unsnip and start again. That's the problem with not having the sashing on the back, is when you have a sashing on the back, you can literally work out where you're coming into. When did you say I was switching accounts? When did I say I was switching accounts? No. I was talking about the other day. There was something yesterday. Was it yesterday morning? And in it I say Blue Birdie, so it's quite funny. Hello Sarah, how are you, Sarah? I hope you're good on this lovely Sunday evening. And wow, hasn't the weather been interesting though? Oh my goodness me, it's been like a different season. So you had like yesterday was like the winter, and today I've been sunburned. Look, Leon and Sarah, I have been sunburned. I read it wrong. What did you say? I was switching accounts. I don't know. I don't understand. I've not got the energy. Honestly, I've had a busy 2 days. I really, really have. Hello, Lou. Welcome to you. How's the wedding? Oh, it was lovely. Honestly, Sarah, it was lovely. And you know what? Safety pin in the blanket. Oh, I know. I did. I've already stitched past that bit down. I've done that bit. So now I'm on this one now. I'm now gone down to row 2 and into, and before I was doing the top row and doing number 3. So that's all done. That's all done. So now I'm going to do this one, and then we'll go into the other room, and we'll go and see if we can wad because I'll probably stand up by that point. But it was really lovely, and they're such a lovely family. They've been like everybody really. Did the weather behave? No. It did not. It was like, woo, quick run in. I had to put the present that was wrapped in like the big in the big dustbin bag. I had to put that into wrapped in paper, sorry. I had to put that into a dustbin bag to get into the church, because like, oh my goodness, it's just going to be like, and who made like 367. Oh yeah, it says 367, doesn't it? It says 367, Leon. So yeah, and so it was a bit of a shame. And actually, not only was it really bad weather, there that near where the wedding was, there was a really bad traffic, and so it was like unbelievably like well held up, so everybody was late. Thank you so much. You just joined my fan club and sent me a heart. Hello Janet, welcome to you. Hello Georgette, welcome to you. And so everybody was like really late, and even the wedding actually ran a whole hour late in the end, but it was all right, because you know what, it was very lovely, because it wasn't, you know, like usually when you go to a wedding and you have all like the rows of chairs, and then you have the wedding, then you go into another room for the the reception, if you like. Well, they didn't do it like that. Everybody was already seated at their seats, and they were, you know, you sort of like sat at the table where you were going to sit, and then you watched the wedding from there. And I just thought that was really nice, because actually you had all your wedding merch, including your sweets and your drinks, which was really good. And so yeah, so we had that. And then of course today was the 50th stroke 80th birthday party, aka the joint 130th birthday party that they decided to have, mum and daughter, my good friends Anna and Joe. And then it was like really sunny. It was a little bit chilly sitting outside, but it was all right because I had a jacket on. But it was really sunny. That's why I got sunburnt. I mean, my goodness, it wasn't until I got home that I realised, I'm sunburnt. Yes, I had a very good time. Thank you very much. Hello, Jessica. Welcome to you. Hello, Shannon. What are we doing today? So right now, I'm finishing off my. Well, no, I'm doing another of the shadow quilting on the Patchwork Acrosses block. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the shadow quilting coming around here, and then I'm just going to get this one done, and then we're going to go into the other room, and I'm going to get my big wadding out. We're going to back that lap quilt, if you like, and then we're going to find a fabric to go on the back of it, and get that ready to be quilted, and then we'll see what the time is by that point. And we might do the cat one, but I do need to prep some cat protection blocks, quilts, I should say, not blocks, for tomorrow. So yeah, so that is the plan for tonight, Sarah. But how are you anyway? How are you all? And if you've got any questions about any sewing things, let me know. Always happy to answer anything, and let me know what kind of weekend you guys have had. Next weekend is going to be another fun weekend, because Saturday next week was what did he mean by the chat was on fire? I have no idea, Leon. That's just one of those TikToky things that they put up. That was just like a little short. I did not create that. They created that. So every time when I come off my lives like this, TikTok always create them in the background, and then it's just like, you know, I decide whether I want to put it up or not. I mean, yeah, I have no idea. You have to ask the wonderful TikTok why they say the chat is on fire. I suppose it just means it's like, I don't know, exciting. Maybe that's what they mean. It's exciting. And again, finally unpack the boxes. Been looking at your new sewing machine. Woohoo! Well done. Can't wait for you to get cracking on with that then, Sarah. What's your first project? What do you reckon is going to be your first project? Hello, Clara. Hello, Clara. I hope you're good. Because it was when I realized Betty is Leon. Maybe that's what it means then. That's what it means, Leon. It was on fire because you revealed that. It's yeah, it's good. So yeah, so if you are, I'm just going to try and let me just check the other little screen at the minute, because I wanted to see if I actually cannot see that. Oh, no. No, I can't actually see it's live. Anyway, I was just trying to see on my other screen if there's another little comments. We'll come off that. I'm just going to get a sip of my tea. Just hold on a minute. You revealed your hidden identity. I love that. I wonder if Elliot, aka Bramble Ramble, we need to call out to Bramble Ramble to tell him about those needles, don't we? So we're hoping he's going to come walking in soon. I do feel a bit like kind of hay fevery, actually. You got to go. Bye. See you later, Leon. Hello, Moon. Welcome to you. I do feel a bit hay fever. I don't know. Obviously, I suppose sitting outside as well all day you know, maybe that's a bit like, oh no, do not bung up, Cotton. Come on, come on. Do not do this to me. We cannot. There we are. We've solved it. We've solved it. Hello, Sevi. Welcome, welcome. Let's see if there's any other comments over on this screen. So well, we're going to carry on. Yeah, so if you are watching on any other platform, and if it does suddenly end for any reason, there is one of our social media platforms that only goes for an hour. If you do watch it, if you're watching that one, you can then go over to our YouTube, because then that will carry on if you want to carry on watching me, which hopefully you do. I love my fabric. Thank you very much, Sevi. Thank you so much. And thanks so much for following me as well. Hello, Gruber. Welcome to you. Is my sewing machine built into the table? Well, it's not built in as such. It's one of those ones, Sarah, that these are absolutely great tables. Honestly, absolutely great. If you watch on my YouTube channel, there is my sewing room tour. And I talk all about these tables, and they make them for any kind of any machine. You can get this to fit any machine. I would absolutely 100% recommend these tables, because they're really, really great. But obviously I can't give you the brand, because it's a, you know, TikToky thing, and I do not have them in my TikTok shop. I think, oh yes, please have a look. So just go to YouTube later, and then watch my sewing room tour, and I'll talk all about them, because there's big ones and there's smaller ones, and yeah, they're great because you can fold them down, you can move them around, and I love them really. In my small sewing room, I've got a different kind of table, but in this one I've got the white ones, and these are great. So yeah, absolutely wonderful. I wonder how we're doing. Let's see how we're doing. We're nearly halfway around, I think. Nearly. Let's see who else is joining us. I can see some other people. Yes, if you want to say hello, let me know where you're from in this wonderful world of TikTok if you haven't already. And what time it is where you are would be interesting to know. So here it's just gone 8:30 here on the south coast of the UK. And luckily today our weather has been better than it was yesterday, because yesterday it was awful. And it was literally, I suppose yesterday's weather, I'd say, was like November. They're still colouring. Oh, I love that, Lottie. Absolutely love it. How are your cats, Lottie? How are they doing? How is Timmy? I met my friend's 2 cats today, Rolo and something else I can't remember. Leon's come walking back in. Love that, Leon. Love that. I can't remember the other one, Lottie. One's called Rolo. I cannot even remember what one was. So my good friend Anna, she's got 2. I mean, I say new cats. They're not that new, but I think she's just got them this year. I think they're not really kittens, but anyway. So Leon, did you get bored then? Is that why you've come back? Hello, Faz. Welcome to you. Yeah, Leon. Dale's asking, where have you been? Where have you been? Oh dear. It's so funny. Yes, have you got any questions? You want to let me know, ask anything? And yes, I'm not hot. I'm very sunburnt, if you're just joining now. I haven't been sunburnt in ages. I can't even remember the last time I got sunburnt. I'm gonna have to report that back to my friend. I'll be like, sitting in your garden for your birthday party. Oh, I did do this. You'll just be like, I don't know if I've told my husband this actually. So Mr. Rachel will hear this. Did a little bit of line dancing at my friend's hello, Granny. Welcome to you at my friend's birthday party. Did a little bit of line dancing. I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, and there's another friend there called Leanne, who I've known for a while. I haven't seen her in ages, and she's like, "Come on, then let's go and do that." It was quite funny. And Anna was trying to teach everybody, and they made us wear these like crazy cowboy hats, and it just did not. Oh, here comes Rhonda. It did not stay on my head at all. It just kept flying off because it was a bit windy. But it was really, really funny. Really funny. You know, the thing is, if you don't join in with these things, sometimes it's like, well, you know, you just have a little whirl, have a little try. That's what I think. And just trying to work out which needle. I think I'm gonna go for that needle. You know, that needle. Let me see if anybody else has got any other comments. Yeah, so we're gonna have I'm just gonna finish this one, and then we're gonna have a little walk. We'll have a little walk. What time is it? Oh, it's nearly do you want to see Chirpy tonight? We'll introduce you to Chirpy if you haven't seen Chirpy before. Just gonna find where we are. Just need to see. Right, that's where we are. Right there. I can just see it. because the cotton really blends in. So yes, Chirpy, yay Chirpy, yay Chirpy. I mean, keep an eye on the time, Leon, for me, please. Keep an eye on the time. You can be my time secretary, and then give me a 5-minute warning or a couple of minute warning, so we don't miss him. I tried to get on actually just for 8 o'clock, so you could hear him at 8 o'clock, but we were sorting out screens and stuff like that. So let me. Where are we? Where are we? We're on this one. That one. I did have my pen in it. Have I come all the way round? No way. I can't have done that, surely. Oh, no. I can see. So I think I've, okay, at 10, at 10, you got to go. At 10 at what? At 10 p.m. you got to go. To be honest, I'll probably be done by 10 p.m. I reckon. I am trying to work this out. Right, let's do it again. Do it again. I've got to come from the front. Put my pin in there. So I think I've worked out what I'm going to. I'm lagging. Am I lagging? Oh dear. Is it the Wi-Fi? Is that what you mean? Hello, Josephine. Oh, hello. Hello, LA 181. Does it say 181? How are you? Hope you are good. So I think I said like Tuesday, I'm going to Bath. I got the 3.5 hour. That's where it is. That's where it needs to go. That one there. Hang on. It's stopped now. Oh, good. I'm glad it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was us. Yeah. So Tuesday, obviously, I'm off to. So tomorrow, I will be on tomorrow night without a doubt. I've got lots of bits and bobs to do in the morning, and then I've got my good friends here in the afternoon because I'm going to be teaching Toby to do sewing, and then I will be on in the evening, and then of course Tuesday I'm off to Bath, so I do need to. And I did think, what are you saying, Lottie? What colour should you do her book? Blue or yellow? Pink, Lottie, pink. It has to be pink. Oh, thank you very much. I'm not lagging for you. Thank you very much for saying it's lovely work. Where are you from, lovely person on YouTube that ends in 81? You're a queen. You're a queen, Pink. Hello, Lily. I love you guys all chatting to each other. Yeah. So I think I've worked out what I'm going to take, and I was saying to my husband earlier. Obviously, I'm going to take my. You're from Pakistan. Welcome to you, lovely person all the way from Pakistan. Welcome. Hope you are good. So if you haven't already followed me on social media, then please do. I'm always sitting here sewing, doing bits and bobs. I'm from the UK, if you probably haven't worked that already. And I'm from the south coast of the UK. And what time is it in Pakistan? What time is it there? We are, Leon. We are. So from now on, Leon, we are on all social media platforms in one hit. So you can watch me on on TikTok, you can watch me on YouTube if you want to, because some YouTubers don't have TikTok. And so yeah, and the other ones as well, Leon. We're going to be on it all the time. We decided to do that rather than try and, so I've actually got 2 screens now instead of one. It's quite exciting. Hello, Frankie. It's 12:39 a.m. Thank you. I love your channel. Goodwill. Thank you so much. That's really kind. And 12:30 a.m. 39 a.m. Do you need to go to bed then? Are you tired? So what do you do any sewing out in Pakistan? Some of your fabric is amazing from Pakistan, honestly. And her sunglasses, what color do you want them? Pink, gold. Can you do them, Lottie? Can you do them in purple? Because I know that's not a color that you gave me, but my own sunglasses that I wore today were purple. My sunglasses are purple. You see them in some of my lives. Did Mr. Rich will make that work? Well, yes is the answer to that. We've solved it. So if anything, you're quite tired, but you're studying, and you've got your entry test coming up. What are you, lovely person? It just says LA 181. So I don't know what your name is. You zoomed in on my it definitely has. Do them blue, do them blue. Okay, do them blue, do them blue then, Lottie. What are you studying? You don't so yeah, we have to pick it out. What new fascinating like such. Ah, you're trying to become a doctor. Well done, you. That's amazing. Well, you know, you're in the right country to have if you want to learn to sew, to have some fabulous fabrics. I mean, my goodness me. You got a huge array of beautiful fabrics out there, that's for sure. Well, good luck with that. And with your studying and becoming a doctor. That's amazing. How amazing is that? So yeah, so if you are just checking up my little things, if I need anything I'm missing. Hello, Margaret. If you're just joining me now and you haven't seen me before, my name is Rachel. And I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I love sewing. And I'm always sewing. And I've been actually had a really busy weekend with weddings and parties and all sorts of things. Hello, Coco Lady. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just stitching this patchwork across this block onto here. Have you seen here? He knows people order, shows people's orders and the fabrics. No, I have not seen that, Sarah. You have to send me. Is that someone in the UK then? Or was that someone in a different was that your endeavors? Thank you so much. Lovely person in Pakistan for wishing me, and best of luck in your endeavors as well. That's amazing. And your studies in the UK. Oh, I wonder where that is then. I will have to check that one out. I wonder if it's do you know where it is? Hello, Kizzy. Hello, Sandra. That must be interesting. Oh yeah, do. Yeah, please share it to me in on the messaging system. You can send a message in and let me know. I'd be interested to know. It might be someone I know. You never know. It might well be. Hello, and Leon, you've walked over to the other side, haven't you? That's what you've done. You've been like walking around all these social media platforms. Hello, Francoise. Welcome. Are you zooming in from France by any chance? That rhymes, doesn't it? France by any chance? We are we doing DC live? What's DC live? Hang on, I need to think, Leon. I don't know what that one is. Don't know what that one is. My brain is not working. I do not know. Not sure it's Norwich or Nottingham. Oh, it'd be interesting if it is. Oh, no. That one, no. Do you think so then, Leon? Because isn't that one all about gaming? Isn't that about gaming? What do you think? I mean, I could ask Mr. Rachel. I mean, do you think that'd be fun? I just thought it was about gaming. And I have absolutely no idea. You don't know. Oh, so we did. Hold on, let me think. Hang on a minute. No, I can't think of the other one. I can't think of what it's called now. I can't think. You don't use Discord. No. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Come back to you, Sarah. It'd be interesting if it is in Nottingham, because actually I'm going, on my trip around the UK, which I'm literally doing in like, 2 weeks. Can't believe it. Still got so much to organise. Yes, that's it. That's it, Dale. Thank you. Take a bow, Dale. Twitch. Take a bow. And let's give Dale is definitely being my memory tonight, that's for sure. I need to get some more TV. It was Leicester. Oh, okay. I'm going around the UK. I don't know. I mean, I might be driving past. Bowing could. I don't know. I need to do a bow. Pat yourself on the back. Do that as well. Go. I definitely got to get up in a minute because I'm feeling really hot actually with this quilt. I'm like wrapped up in this quilt. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get all the way around this one because that would be quite good. No, I mean I might be driving past you, Leon. I might be driving past. So I'm going to go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, here's my trip around the UK because I've got loads of meetings. I've got filming. I've got, oh my goodness. There is just so much to do. So I'm going to basically start off from the south coast of the UK down in Brighton. And then I'm going to Redditch. So is that near you? Please come to Newcastle. I'd love to come to Newcastle. I'd love to come to Newcastle. Have I ever been to Newcastle? I don't think I have. I think I've been the furthest higher up your direction is I've been to Cumbria, I think. Oh, and obviously Glasgow, but then Glasgow, I flew up to Glasgow and then I came back. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go to Redditch first. That's the first stop of the UK tour. And then I'm going to go to Ellesmere, and then I'm going to go to Liverpool, and then I'm going to go to Liverpool again because I've got 2 stops in Liverpool. And then we're going to go to Wales, just a little bit over on the border. And then I'm going to Bradford, and then I'm going to go to Nottingham, and then I might go to Oxford on the way back. I'm on my last stop. I might do that. Yeah. So, but actually, you saying about Newcastle, Sarah, I know there's a quilt show up that direction, so I might actually go. I might go up there at some point. You never know. Do you ever go to the quilt show? I think there is one in Newcastle. I think there is. I'd probably have to. Yeah, that'd be a long drive. So yeah, so it's going to be a fun thing. But before that, I've got to get my Bath trip over. So Tuesday I'm going to Bath. I don't think I'm going to get on TikTok on Tuesday, in all honesty. Wednesday I will because I come on in the evening. But Tuesday, it's like up at 6 a.m. and I'm not going to get back to Brighton. Hello, Charlie. Welcome to you. How are you? Hello, Mary. I'm not going to get back to Brighton until 9 p.m. on Tuesday night. And so, you know, I mean, unless I live stream from the train, I mean, I could, but I don't know how that'll go down. I mean, we could try if you want to. Thank you so much, lovely producer. I know you have sent that before, and I said that was amazing, and it's a real shame that it's been declined this time round. What a shame, because last time it was approved. Oh dear, you guys make me laugh. Hello, Praise Life. Absolutely, definitely got Praise Life. So I'm just going to see how far around we've got to, and then we're going to go into the room. Leon, are you keeping on time? Remember, keep it on time. Keep it on time, because then you can see Chirpy Bird. Right, what I'm going to do before I flick it, I get the cotton ready. I'm going to put a pin in it. Oh, something came up on my screen. Thank you so much for following me, Praising Live from Africa, Uganda. That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you know what? I'm definitely going to get a map of the world. I absolutely am. And every time I meet all these new amazing people, I'm going to put a little pin in my map for you guys. That is amazing. So, right, let me pop that there. I do not want to miss where we are. Otherwise, I'll just be like, I'm missing it. So let me see. How are we doing? Oh, okay. We haven't actually got that far to go. We've literally got no, that's just dreadful. I've literally got that bit and that bit. That's it. All I've got to do. And then we're done on that one. Then we're going to go to the other room. And then we're going to be right bang on time for Chirpy, that's for sure. So if you wonder if you're watching, if you just joined, you know, now, and you hear me mention Chirpy and you have no idea what Chirpy Bird is about, so that is because I have a little cuckoo clock here in my sewing room, and every hour the Chirpy Bird goes off, and so he is going to chirp at 9 o'clock because it is nearly 9 p.m. here on the south coast. What time is it over in Uganda? You have to let me know what time it is over there. My brother wants to see how much, and when I showed him, he said, "No, she's so annoying." Oh, I'm really upset about that, Leon's brother. Really upset about that, Leon's brother. Hello, Diana. Welcome to you. Well, you know what? We all like different things. We all have our right to our own opinions, which is absolutely fine. Anyway, so I'm just going to finish this bit off, and then I'm going to get a sip of my tea, and then we're going to go and see Chirpy Bird, because you got to see Chirpy Bird. So you have to hang around for another at least another 10 minutes, or at least, well, actually another 9 minutes. Thank you, Leon. Thank you, Leon. I really does not bother me what people think, because I have my own opinions. And yes. Anyway, so we're gonna go and do that. I've nearly finished this one. I'm so excited. Tea. What am I having? Well, no, what am I having for tea? No, I've had my tea already, actually, Sarah. I had jacket potato. I meant my cup of tea. Have you ever visited for my entire life? I have never visited your country at all whatsoever, praise life. Never at all. You never know. One day I might. Anyway, so no, I'm talking about my cup of tea. I need to have my cup of tea. You had a sausage roll. Leon had a sausage roll. Is that all? Is that all you have your tea? Or did you have a big lunch, being that it was Sunday? Right, where's my needle gone? There it is. Okay, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. So now I'm gonna have some of my cup of tea. And have I got a snack with me? I don't think I need a snack. I've had so many gluten-free cakes today. I don't think I need a snack at all. Right, we are done. Let me just get that, put that there, put that there, put that up there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That would be really nice to welcome me. Right, so what I need to do before we quickly go and see Chirpy is just check. So we did that one. We did that one. We did that one. I can't have done it all, surely not. I mean, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be incredible? Let me just have a little look. Hold on. Oh, no. We've done... No, we have. So we've done that one. You're about to have some cheese for your dessert. I love that. With cheese with biscuits. I've done that one. Oh my goodness, people. I might have actually finished it. I think we need to hang this up and we need to have a little look. No way. That is not possible. We've actually finished it. I really didn't think we finished it. Hold on. I'm still looking. Oh, no. There we go. So I've got 2 to go. I've got 2 to go. Woohoo! Let's put a pin in this one. So I'm going to put a pin in that one. So I know that one. And then I've got to do this one. 2. Woohoo! 7 minutes. Right. Hold on. We're going to go. Because I need to unwire you guys now, because you've got like your own cord system thing coming out. So I'm just going to put this 6 minutes. No. I can't do it. Hold on. I'm sorry I'm putting it right in front of the screen. I'm just gonna fold this up so I know where we got to go next. Right, I'm gonna grab you guys. I'm gonna get a sip of my tea. Hold on a minute. I'm still waiting for Dylan to come in to tell him about the needles. Right, let's go. Woo! You got your own cordy system. Come with me, sweet friends. This is my sewing room, if you haven't seen it before. We're going to go over here and we're going to see Chirpy Bird. I just need to bring you guys up. Oh. Beep. Okay, where are we? I actually have a new, like little thing as well. So this, if you have not met, wow, thanks, Sarah. Have you not seen my big sewing room, Sarah? This is my big sewing room. And this is Chirpy Bird, and so at bang on the hour, Chirpy Bird will chirp a really happy little tune, and then we're going to go into the other room and we're going to go and I'm going to get the big wadding thing out. We're going to get that out. We're going to back it. We're going to choose some fabric for it. Might even get some of my Liberty fabric on it. That might be nice, mightn't it? That's my other. It is. It's your other account's twin, Leon. It's your other account's twin. Are you enjoying your cheese and your cheese dessert there, Tiana's? Hope you are. So it's quite funny actually, because looking on both screens, it's this one's obviously a bit wider. Anyway, let me see if I can get you guys a bit closer so you can see the Chirpy Bird. Oh, actually, yeah, yes, you can see him now, can't you? Oh, you can definitely see him now. No, very, very jealous of it. Oh, you're very jealous of the bird. They are available in all good shops. Hello, Nikki. Welcome to you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. I am. I'm just thinking what to do. Right. Okay. I need to go. I need to go and get something in a minute. I need to get a sip of my tea while we're waiting for Chirpy to come on. Come on, Chirpy. 3. Is it 3? Ah. Oh my goodness me. Oh yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? We got 2 minutes. Anyway. So yes. So while we're waiting for Chirpy to chirp, I can tell you what my week is going to be like. So Monday, so tomorrow, I've got some meetings in the morning and then I'm going to carry on. So, if you haven't looked yet, please do go to our website. Website's in our bio, and look on our quilt show page, because you've got all the exhibitors are on there now. Go and have a look. Go and check out who's going to be at our show, because that's amazing. We did all that yesterday, updated the website. So that was fun. And then tomorrow I'm going to carry on writing the little mini newsletter that needs to go out. So hopefully that'll go out by the end of the week. And of course, Tuesday I'm going to Bath. Wednesday I'm going to Northampton. Thursday, haven't really got much on going on Thursday, in all honesty. Thursday's quite a quiet day. And there's something on Friday, and I have no idea. I can't remember what it is on Friday. And the next weekend you'll be meeting, because you won't be there. Oh no, Leon, why? Where are you going? You mean you're not going to celebrate National Sewing Machine Day with us? That is on Saturday. I'm going to get all my vintage sewing machines out on Saturday. I was actually doing something else, but that's been rearranged. And so, hello, Millie. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for liking my live. Oh, and guys, if you want to share my live as well, please do. That'd be really helpful. And if you haven't followed before, then please do. Please follow our whatever social media platform you like. We are on all of them. And now we stream to all of them. So that's really good. Your nan is coming. Ah, did you like sewing? Tell us. You can. Here we go. Ah, until 10 o'clock, Mr. Chirpy. We will see you later on. Let's go into the other room. And we'll go and look at the fabrics and the fabrics. And look, shall I was just thinking I could show you guys what you guys look like. Hang on. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Here you are, look. There you are. You're on my screen. How funny. Did you enjoy that? We're going to put you there. I'm just going to make sure that you can all see. Hello, Eva. So what I was thinking of doing was I need to get out the big, hold on, that's better. I need to get out the big wadding, because what I thought we'd do is wad, hang on, wad this. And then I'm going to get some backing for it. So I thought we'd do that. I'm literally screaming everything. Sarah, there is a story behind this. There actually is. Again, if you watch my sewing room tour on my YouTube channel, I think I say about it then, about what it used to be, because it's never always been this bit. Hello, man, you're a big fan. Ah, hello, Okie Dokie. Okie Dokie, welcome to you, Okie Dokie. Hope you're good. I'm glad you're a big fan. So yeah, so if you are just joining me now, this is my other part of my sewing room. So this is like my storeroom where I keep all my fabrics, and I've got all my table here, and I've got my waddings and everything else, and I've got my little TikTok shop as well. So I do have a TikTok shop. You can go and have a look on that if you want to. And anyway, so if you remember this one, this is a lovely quilt, and I thought what we do is we wad it and then we back it, and then we'll see what the time is. But then I need to do some of these. So that's really ready for tomorrow. I'm going to lay that up there, lay that up there, lay that up there, and lay that up there. Let's get you big. This is what I need. I need this. Well, this is my little tripod that I put my Osmo camera on. I'm gonna pack it all down, ready to take indoors. It's a nice pink. What's a nice pink? That one? This one's a nice pink. Or are you talking about this? This is purple. In actual fact, I think the back of it might be pink. So yes, this is my little tripody thing, which I'm going to take with me all the way to Bath and back. Is that going to go? Oh, I don't know if it will. Oh dear. I need to have a chat with Mr. Rachel about this, because next to the box. Oh yes, you mean over there, Leon? So I point with my pointy stick. Do you mean that there? That pink that's fleece. That is. Yes, it's fleece. Oh, I got some in the box as well. They are fleece. That is my Disney bag. Do you like my pointy stick? And just so Kevin and told him, this is how I want my craft for him. Oh dear, I'm really sorry, Kevin. I'm really sorry. You know, if you ever come down, Sarah, down to Brighton, you're very welcome to come visit my sewing room. I'm just debating. I don't think this is going to go in my. I'm taking him in your partner. I did think that. But you can bring Kevin down to my sewing room if you want to, and say, look, this is how I want it. I'm going to take this in, but I now have a feeling that's not going to go in my bag. I suppose if it sticks out the top, it won't really matter, will it? I don't suppose it'll matter. Anyway, let me just go and put this on the table back in here. Hold on a minute. I do not want to forget it. I do not want to forget it. Right. That one's a different one. So many bags. Do you know what? I have not put my I'm just going to turn you that way a little bit, guys, because that's better. I have not even put my calendar up for June yet. I mean, that's just I mean, what date of the month is it? Let's do that right now. It's quite rude, actually, because my friend, I do love a calendar, just so you know, guys. I do love a calendar. Just unleashed a new character. I didn't tell you who they were. Oh, do you remember when I joined? You didn't know about this? I did not know, Leon. No, you definitely taught me all about that. Anyway, look, I'm gonna. Oh, Sinead, welcome to you. And Tiana's back. Welcome, Tiana. I'm literally going to be very good now and flick my calendar over to June. I mean, what date of the month is it? It's like the 7th. Let's see what the picture is. Let's see. Hold on. This is by the way, this is an Isle of Wight calendar. Ah, very nice. It's the Isle of Wight beach. That's what it is. Right, we're gonna pop that there. We'll pop that there. Slightly. I'm gonna have a little peek. Have a little peek on July. Ah, very nice. Right. So let me just pop it there. Pop it there. So my roll of wadding. Do you remember my roll of wadding when I first got it? It's getting smaller. By no means, it's definitely getting smaller. There was actually 30 meters of wadding on this before, and I've never had a wadding roll that's 30 meters. But anyway, so what we're going to do is this quilt here. This is yes, it is, Leon. Wow, you can take a bow as well. You can pat yourself on the back for that as well. A friend, and we watched a video together. Ah, that's amazing. Okie dokie. I'm so happy. So you're from Pakistan as well, then, are you? I'm assuming that you are. And yeah, it's the 6th and 7th of June. So it's your it definitely is. It definitely is. Right. So this one that I made, this is yes. Ah, that's amazing. Are you trained to be a doctor as well then? Okie dokie. So your mum got into sewing because of me. Oh my goodness me. Love that. So now you remember I was talking to you about hexiform, which obviously is on the bottom of my skirt, and so that's hexiform that's in there, and I've sewn this. So this is basically like a little lap quilt, if you like, because it's like that. And so it's really nice. But so you do, because it's got hexiform, you don't have to put an extra wadding on it. You can leave it and you can just put normal fabric, but I'm not going to do that. I can just put backing on it. But I'm going to put extra bit of wadding because I think as a lap quilt, it's going to be quite snuggly. And so I know who's going to have this, because you know the cat quilt I made for my friend, making for my friend Anna. Well, so her mum, I think this would be really nice for her. So I think at Christmas they could get a quilt each. I mean, if I see them before that, I might say, look, actually, I made you one each. And I think they're quite like that. So all I'm going to do for now is I'm going to lay it on there. I'm going to trim it up and get the bit that we need, and then it's ours. Get my lovely scissors. And no medicine league economics girl through and through. Love that. And can I ask you, is your okie dokie, is your mum in the UK, or is she in Pakistan? I mean, that's what's like. I'm just like, whoa, oh, here comes Gribble. Welcome to Gribble. How are you? Thank you, Nina, for following me on the other platform. It's slower than TikTok. Is it really, Leon? I love that. Maybe I need to slow down then how I talk. I think it's because it's going through something else. That's what I reckon. Anyway, sorry, there was a question, wasn't there? Hang on. When did I pick up this sewing hobby? Okay, so here's the story. Okay. I don't know what, you can let me know what your name is if you want to. Otherwise I'm just going to say 81. Here's the story, 81. So I used to sew. But by the way, on my YouTube channel, there is actually my executive assistant Eloise has actually interviewed me, and so if you watch that video, the interview with me, you will hear about it. But anyway, I will tell you anyway. So right, hold on. I'm just going to put this back down. It's like a big charge. Just seeing. Oh, there's a little hello, Pauline. So I think we're pushing to Beryl. You next see it. I will. Oh, Tiana, don't let me forget. I'll tell you in a minute about Beryl. She won't mind me telling everybody. When did I pick up the sewing hobby? Okay, your mum's in Pakistan. They'd heard about you. About my YouTube. That's amazing. I can't believe that. I'm definitely going to get a map of the world, and I'm going to pin up where all these amazing people are coming from. That's wonderful. So anyway, so when I was a child, I used to make things like dolly clothes. Okay, and then I had a bit of a gap, and I used to hand sew them myself. 81 is fine. I take it you're born in 81. Are you born in 81? I don't know. Anyway, so I used to make a lot of my own doll clothes when I was little, and then I had a big gap of not doing any sewing, okay, at all. And then in obviously 2020, obviously, you know, we all know what happened in 2020. I became really unwell. I needed a hysterectomy right through COVID, and then that's when I started sewing. So in 2021 is when I started quilting. I started in patchwork and quilting, and then I basically carried on since then, because I'm really all about sewing for well-being and just enjoying the process of sewing, and just, you know, and because it's so good for your well-being to be doing any kind of craft, really. So I'm just going to say what I'm doing is, so I've laid it on the wadding, and because it's quite big, you need to kind of like smooth it out like that. So I'm smoothing it out, and I'm just going to move the screen around as well. Hold on a minute. I mean, we might swap sides. Let's see what happens. That's better. Yeah, that's better, because I might swap over to the other side in a minute, because sometimes that's better. And so yeah, so basically that is, so 2021 I started doing English paper piecing, and then in 23 really is when I started doing a lot more sewing. So that's really been how I got into, if you call it a hobby. And now I teach a lot as well, and as you know, I do live streams. So I set up the So Happy Quilters Association in March last year, and our website is nearly a year old. On the next Saturday, our website is a whole year old. And so yes, I've just been doing this for nearly a year. as a kind of a and then you know, a live streaming thing. So so going back to Tiana, I will definitely pass your best wishes on to Beryl when I see her next, because she's had a really bad accident. She's actually broken a neck in a bone in her neck, and she's in like that for now. Poor Beryl. She had a fall. She had a fall. But no, she's all right. She's all right. She's just so she would appreciate your best wishes. Without a doubt. Congratulations on the first anniversary. Thank you so much, Okie dokie. I know. Next Saturday is the first anniversary of our website. I am so yeah. So anyway, so look, so this is what what I'm doing is I'm gonna, because I am going to quilt this, I'm going to run this through the sewing machine, and I'm going to quilt it down these lines here and across those lines. So it's going to be quite simple. Then we'll do the edging around it. So what I need to do is I need to choose a backing fabric. But the first thing to do really is to like smooth it out like that and kind of like push it. And then we're going to flip it a few times. So this is a small one. So you haven't seen a big one yet. When I do a big one, it takes hours because we're going to smooth it a lot. So you kind of have to do that. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. This quilt I actually made as a sample because I used to teach in a like a care home, like with ladies that were in their 90s, and definitely tune in, do a bit of sewing. Yes, please do, please do. That's amazing. Curry, wishing the best for your health. Thank you so much, 81. Thank you so much, 81. Yeah, no, it was a good thing. You know, doing sewing to help recover, without a doubt. Right. So then what we need to do is we need to choose a backing fabric. So I'm going to actually come around to the other side, and we're going to have a look at what kind of backing fabric that we can put on. I mean, I kind of think, do we go for a plain or do we go for like a floral? What do you reckon? But before I'm going to walk around that side. I'm just going to get a sip of my tea. Just hold on a minute. I'll be back. Right. I'm back. I'm back the other side. Okay. This side. Da, 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 da. Let me just see. Let me just see what you can see before I think how we're going to shuffle the screen. So yeah, so look, I do have a big array of fabric. Sorry, Sarah. And you love a floral. Are you think floral as well, Rids? What, a floral? Florals all the way. So floral, even though this is floral, do you think I should put a floral in the back? We could put let me just think of some choices, and I'll show you. You say plain. Sandra says plain. So the YouTubers are saying floral, and the TikTokers are saying plain. That's really funny. How funny is that? How funny. I mean, we could go a bit like halfway, couldn't we? Let's see. Rainbows. I mean, that one's quite a nice one. That one is quite a nice one because it's kind of like a bit of plain with a little bit of floral. I'm trying to come up with both options. I think that's too dark. Let me see. I mean, that one's pretty. That one is definitely pretty. Let's do a mix of both floral. No, I can't do a mix. YouTubers all the way. YouTubers, TikTokers. I love you guys. I can't do a mix because it's on the back. So this fabric is basically going to go here. So it's going on the back. And so the mix is going to be difficult. But I mean, I'm assuming what you mean by mix is like have one fabric and then another fabric stitched together. Or do you mean something like that? Because look, that's quite nice. That is quite nice. Let me just see. Hello, you Miss. Welcome to you. Plain with tiny flowers. So that one, that's, can you see? I'm so conscious as to go too close to TikTok because you know I tell we'll show the YouTubers because the YouTube I don't get in trouble if I show it to the YouTubers. I get in trouble if I show it too close to the TikTokers. I think the pattern will be overdoing it. Yeah, Sandra. Okay. So you think plain? Hang on a minute. Let me let me see what else is there. I think the brown might be, I mean, there is that one, but I mean, we could go. I mean, I've got one. I've got some really odd ones. There is that one. That one's quite cute. That one is quite cute. Let me see what's up the top. I mean, if you can see anything, then just like kind of point me in the right direction. We have got some Liberty ones. We could look at the Liberty ones. Oh, that's lovely. I love this. At 10, say good night to Chirpy for you. You're going, are you, Leon? You go now, Leon. I suppose you have got your school to do tomorrow. You know, I mean, we could do strawberry shortcake. No, we won't do strawberry shortcake. We could do elephants. No, we could do Christmas. I mean, I do have some planes. Let me see. So we've got that one. Let me know. We don't want Christmas. We do not want Christmas. Oh no. Make those. I think the yellow would be too bright. Let me show you a plane. The problem is what colour plane do you go for? How about just a plain good old pink? Ugh. Look, how about a good old pink? Because I do love pink. I mean, we could do pink. So you got like the brownie one, you got the pink one. Did we decide on it was a no for that one? And then you got that one. I do like that one though. That is quite pretty. I mean, maybe it should be a plain. Maybe it should be a plain. Right, let me see the other pink. We've got a hot pink. I've got bunny rabbits. How about, yeah, pink. Okay, right. Let's narrow it down to a pink, because I think, look, if I let me put these back, and then we'll decide what are we going to do. You go back in there. Get in. My lovely Pakistan friends, does your mum ever watch me on YouTube? Then you'll have to get her watching me as well. Darker pink. Oh, Global was saying darker pink. So that one. Okay, hold on. Shall I give you guys more pinks? You gotta go back in there. You're gonna go. Right. Hold on. Okay, because let me just see. Let me just see if there's any nice. Okay, this one. This is a pink. I'm going to give you one more pink. This is obviously a Liberty pink. So I think there would probably be enough on the back for that, I think. This was quite a cute pink. So what do we think? The plain blue. The plain blue. We're going for the pink. We're going for the pink 81. The pink is cute. Okay. Oh, someone else commented. Oh no, Rids, you said the blue is lovely. Hit the blue all the way. Yeah, you see now you know you YouTubers are going back down the pink route, and you TikTokers are going down the pink. I love it. Plain pink. Sandra is very much saying plain pink. Okay, I think so. I mean, I think it's gonna really show up the what you call it, it'll show up the fabric, won't it, more? You go up there, Mr. Leaflet. I've got them a quilt show leaflets up now. They're all hanging up. They're gonna be there until the quilt show is over. That's what they're gonna stay there forever. Why are you not going back in there? Right. So okay. So now, are we going? Leon says blue, light pink. Maybe what time are we live tomorrow? So Leon, tomorrow I'm going to be live about 7 o'clock, between 7 and 10:30 again, probably tomorrow night. Yeah. So 7 to 10, 7 to 10, something like that. So yeah, tomorrow it will be in the evening. Pink is cute. Oh, you were late today. Yeah, I was very late today. I didn't get back from my partying, until like gone 5, and then I had to have my dinner. So then I came on. Okay, so are we gonna go like, look, are we going darker pink or are we going lighter pink? What do you think? That's the choices, people. That's the choices. Dump and dump. I mean, there is some pink in it, I think. Does evening mean, yeah, 7 p.m. That's it. Yeah, tomorrow night. Light pink. Okay. We're going light pink. Let's make a decision. Make a decision. I'm going to pop these back up here. There's definitely enough fabric to go light pink. And just making sure everybody is present and correct. Good night, Leon. See you, my lovely. See you soon. Bye. How was the party? Oh, it was very good. Thank you. Okie dokie. It was very good. Also, a friend of you make the YouTube gang. Oh, I definitely make the YouTube gang. I need to make sure I don't lose this, because when my cats come in here, they have an absolute field day with these. They're like ladders. Anyway, I need to sort that out. So what we're going to do, I do what time we're on. Okay, I'm 9:30. Because I want to quickly trim some cat ones as well. So what we're going to do is, so basically what I'm doing now, lighter. I think we have gone lighter. Do not worry. You have cats. I have 3 cats. Okie dokie. I have 3 cats. They're not in here right now because they're all sleeping indoors. But you do see them. Some of my YouTubes. Some of them are on it. If you go onto my on my YouTube channel, I've got a sewing room tour, and my cat's Misha's in that. So I will show you. I'll see if I can convince 1 or 2 of them to come out tomorrow night, because you never know. They may well do that. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Natalie. And yeah, so anyway, so what I'm doing, can we see the cats? Tomorrow, I'll bring out the cats tomorrow. They will be very grumpy. If I go and get them from their sleeping slumber, they will not be happy. We'll have very grumpy cats, but I will convince them. I'll say, oh, our new Pakistan friends want to see the cats, so we have 3. I have Jinxie, I have Bailey, I have Misha, and Jinx is our older cat, Bailey's our middle cat, and Misha is our baby. She's our baby cat, although she's the biggest. She's like massive. Anyway, so look, so what I'm doing now is, just to explain, I'm doing what's called sandwiching a quilt. Okay, because you've got your quilt top, so that's my quilt top, and that's my wadding. So then we're going to put the backing on, which is what is called the called sandwiching. Okay, sandwiching quilt. And so I've smoothed, so you can see me doing this a lot. And what I'm doing is I'm like pushing them out as far as I can get it, to make it as flat as I can get it. And then I'm going to flip it in a minute. Now, if this was a massive quilt, if this was really, really big, like when we do the cat quilt, and my lovely Okie Dokie and 81 and the other person, Rids, I have a cat quilt. I've been making a cat quilt. So when we do that cat quilt, I'm going to put safety pins in it to hold it, because when you flip it, it can move. Yummy sandwiches. I don't know about a quilt sandwich. So anyway, but it shouldn't be too bad with this, because this is not actually that big. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to flip it back that way. Now, some people, if you watch them do like a sandwiching of a quilt, they will use a spray. They'll use a 505 spray, but I don't do that, because spray's not great for the environment. Anyway, so now the other thing as well is you need to make sure your fabric is going to fit the back of it. And this I know is going to, because this fabric's folded, so all I need to do is lay it there like that, and then I'm going to flip it over. And so you asked, how long have you started this project? A cat quilt hands. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tracy, sending the hearts. Hello, Natalie. How long have I been? I'm just reading that. How long have I started to swing the project? I'll answer that in a minute. Okie dokie. This is where you have to go. You have an exam tomorrow. Good luck for your exam. Okie dokie. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Definitely tune in for tomorrow night. Yes, please do. Please do. Yes, so 7 p.m. UK time. I don't know what time it is in Pakistan, but it's 7 o'clock here. Anyway, so how long have I done? Well, the thing is, so this I actually made ages ago, because I made this as a sample to take, because I taught in a care home, and so I was teaching the ladies how to do that, but I've never wadded it, and I've never backed it. So this is basically what we're doing now. So yeah, it was quite a while ago. So I'm literally just moving it down, flipping that over, and do a bit more. Right. And then I'm going to snip across there. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, Tracy. How are you? How are you? Hope you're good. Is that a little bumblebee? That's like a little bumblebee. Good to see you. Yeah, so if you're just joining now and you haven't followed us, then please do click on the little follow button and follow us on our social media. And I would tell you all about us. So if you've got any sewing questions, do let me know. I'll see you later. You're welcome. Bye, okie dokie. Good luck for tomorrow. And we'll be tuning in tomorrow. Yes, please do. Please do. Right. So I'm just going to push it back, and then I'm going to open it out like that. This is probably going to need ironing, as you can see. It definitely needs ironing. So I'm going to put it down again, and I may well go and get my safety pins. We'll see. We might get lucky, because I mean I am very fortunate. I've got a really big table to be able to do this on, and so you know you when you do a sandwiching of a quilt, you definitely need a bit. What's the word? You definitely need a bit of room, shall we say? Right. So again, I'm just like schmoozing it out the back. I think we might actually get away with not ironing it. It might be all right. But you do need to push it a lot like that, because if it doesn't, when you quilt it, it's going to bunch up on the back. Smooth it. See any questions, ask. The pig does look lovely, doesn't it, Rids? It really, really does. So if you're friends of the other two, Rids, then are you training to do something as well? Well, the others are doctors and other bits and bobs. Right. So now the thing is, this is the other thing to bear in mind, okay, when you sandwich a quilt, is that so I'm just going to flip it back. Obviously, this is only a lap quilt, just so you know. And if I had a bed-size quilt, it's going to be it'll take a lot more flipping. So now that I've flipped it, I'm going to push it all out again like that, to make sure you can get it as smooth as you possibly can. Now, as you can see, can you see there that that's my quilt, that's my wadding, that's my pink fabric. So your wadding needs to be bigger than your quilt front, and your backing needs to be bigger than your wadding. It needs to be bigger, because when you start quilting all this down, it's going to like bring it in a bit. And so if you can't go like right to the edge, so like here is okay. I don't know if you can see that. That is okay. That's a little bit tight there. So what I kind of need to do is hello Sophia, good evening to you as well. I love it, Sophia. So what you need to do is kind of like shuffle it a bit, or just pull the wad in. You can do that. You can get the wad in, just like pull it over to move it to there. And medicine, you're doing medicine as well. Oh, your Jamie cat jumps onto your lap, is watching the live with me. He says hi. Ah, hi Jamie. Hi Jamie cat. Okay, tell Jamie cat that Bailey cat will be on tomorrow night. Okay, Tiana. So Bailey cat will be on tomorrow night. She does like doing a bit of YouTubing and a bit of TikToking, you know. She actually does. So you'll get to see her. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get my safety pins, and I'm going to pin it, because I don't want it to move, because it will. And you just need to like pull it. Sometimes with a small one slap quilt you might not have to, but I'm definitely good at this one. And this one's going to be quite easy to quilt, because I've already got these lines to follow there. Got the lines to follow there. I've got these lines to follow here. Because that's an 8-inch square. These are 4-inch squares. And Dale, if you're still listening, which I'm sure you are, this is all in hexiform. It's so easy to do. And yeah, 8-inch squares, 4-inch squares, make yourself like a little block. And it's really, really good in hexiform. So right. You can't wait to see Bailey. I know. I will get Bailey and I'll be like, oh. Yeah, I'll see if tomorrow night I'll see if we can get both of them out here, because Bailey cat's okay. Bailey cat's good, but Misha, she's a little pickle. She'll literally start eating everything. I'm just going to go and get my safety pins. Hold on a minute, and I will be back in a second. Where are your safety pins? Okay. I am coming back. So Oh no, I'm not. I've got to get something else. Right, now I'm coming back. So here's the thing. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that in a minute. Yeah. So you can get pins that are quilters pins, safety pins, that have like a curve in it, which makes it much easier for quilt sandwiching. Which is what I'm doing. But I'm just really making sure before I put the pins in, I'm really making sure that I've pushed it out as far as I can. And then I'm going to pin it through all the layers. There are these little gadget things where you can have like a grid on the back and then you have like a little stapley thing that goes through it all. I have actually got one of those, but I'm not keen on one of those because you end up you have to try and take them all out and it's like it can be a pain. So put that in there. Okay, and now I'm going to bring it down. You keep pushing it out. You see, it will move. That's why you got to keep doing that to it. I'm going to love quilting this one. We'll decide what pattern we're going to do. Might do something a bit fancy because you know what? It's not that big, this quilt, and so you know, obviously, if we do a really big quilt and do a really fancy pattern, it'll take ages. But we'll do something we'll do fancy on this one because it's not actually that big. And I might end up having to draw some lines on it potentially. I think we might actually. I'm just looking at this and thinking that's a big stretch. Like if you can see that from there to there, that's like a big stretch. And so I think I'm gonna get my ruler and draw some lines on it. So we've got something to follow. There we go. Thank you so much for following me. Hello Gemma, hope you're good. Hello Maureen. So if you're just joining now, you got any questions, you want to ask anything, then please do. I'm very happy to answer any kind of sewing related questions or anything about me that I can answer. I definitely will. And if you wonder what I'm doing now, I'm doing what's called sandwiching. I'm sandwiching my quilt. I'm putting it together. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting my quilt together. So I'm going to put that in there. And then there. And then I'm going to do 2 more in the top. And then I'm going to go and get my long ruler and my heat erasable pens, and I'm going to put that in there. That's that one. I've got one more to go. Obviously, when we this sandwich is making you hungry. I know. The talk of quilt sandwiches is making you hungry. Right. So before I go and get my ruler and my ruler's here. Oh yeah, don't need to go into the room. Is it down there? Where is it? Oh God, it's down that end. I need my. Will that one work? Yeah, that'll work. I'm just looking. I do have other ones. The blue one. I think that's going to be better. I think that's going to be better. The blue's going to be better than the pink because you're not really going to see the pink. That's the problem. So I'm going to use my heat erasable pen. Okay, you're probably thinking she's drawing on her fabric. I am drawing on my fabric because I'm using my heat erasable pen. But before we do that, I just need to sort out this one in here. Are you attaching the quilt to the backing fabric? What's in the middle? Oh yeah, hello Trisha. I am, yes. So what I'm doing is I'm sandwiching my quilt, so I've got my backing my quilt top, which is that, then I've got my wadding, which is that, and then that's my backing fabric. And so yeah, so I've put them all together, and at the moment I will attach it. I will do the quilting method on it, so I will I'm going to stitch all the way down here, all the way down there, and across there. But before I do that, I need to sort this out. So what I like to do with my fabric so that it like stores nicely behind me is fold it out like this, and it definitely preserves the fabric more if you do that. And if you fold it over, and then what you can do is just do that to it, so it's got a nice neat fold here, and then the fold, it works better. And that's why I brought my little pin cushion, and then I'm going to pop a pin in it there, which makes it nice and neat, and it looks like that. Look, you see, so it actually makes it protects it a bit better. So I'm going to pop this up here. Put that back up where it belongs. You're not there. Oh, geez. Wow. Right. Okay. So I'm going to get my ruler. Let me see if there's any other questions. So yeah, if you've got another question, Trisha, hopefully that answered that question for you as to what I'm doing. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, these squares do have the hexiform on it. So Dale, if you didn't want to put wadding, you don't have to. I'm just going to do it just because it's a lap quilt, and the lady that I'm going to give it to, I think she quite like it. It'll just make it a bit more snuggly. So because there's quite a stretch, I've got these lines to follow, and I've got that line to follow, but I'm going to draw a line, and then obviously after we'll iron it off. So I mean, it should. Let me just see. Theoretically, they should be 4 inches. That's what they should be. So I'm just going to draw a line up like that and down like that. And then when I put it under my sewing machine shortly, it will be easy to follow. That's got to go there. Okay, that's got to go there. So right, I've got to go to here. Then we're going to flip to there. Then we're going to come down here. So obviously this was hand stitched. The front has been hand stitched. Oh, hang on a minute. My screen's just gone dark. Hold on a minute. Where are we? There we go. There you go. You TikTokers are back in the room. my screen went dark. You started English paper piecing, and you've been dying to learn this bit. Oh, that's amazing, Trisha. So English paper piecing, I'm just going to explain something, okay? English paper piecing, as you know, is where you have a paper template and then you glue the template in place and then you take the papers out. Well, I use something called hexiform, Hexiforme, hexiform. And so what it is, it's like a fabric template. It's in there and you don't take it out. And so if you look into that, because it's really, really great, it's some really great stuff. I mean, English paper piecing is great, and you essentially do exactly the same thing as what I'm doing, but we've just got that in it. You're getting quite late. You turn off now. Doing tomorrow. Thank you, lovely company. Oh, you're very welcome. 81. Thank you so much. It's very late out there. You guys have got exams and learning and all kinds of stuff to do. So I'll see you tomorrow. So I'll be back on 7 o'clock tomorrow night onto my YouTube channel. And I'll have my cats. I will persuade my cats. It's very relaxing. Have to look at, yes, that's it. Yes. Please do. It's really great. Right. So I'm going to do this line because when I did this, I did more 8-inch squares than I did the 4-inch squares. So that's why there's like more of a stretch between some of them. I'm just going to put that there. That is way off. Right, hang on a minute. I just need to concentrate on that bit there. We're going to come there. I don't need to go there because that bit's fine. That bit's fine. Let's do this one. And then we're going to flip it around. We're going to do it the other way. Hello, Von. Is that Von? Hello, Von. Hope you're well. Yeah. So, have you got any other questions? Or if you're just joining me now and you haven't met me before, thank you so much for following me. Can't see you tomorrow. And the cats, yeah, goodbye, my lovely 81. See you soon. Yeah, so if you haven't joined me before, then my name is Rachel and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And we are the UK's largest quilting association, and we're all about sewing for well-being and just enjoying our process of sewing. That's what we're about. And our membership is completely free. If you want to go and join it, our website is in our bio. Then please go and have a little look. And I have a wonderful YouTube channel and a wonderful TikTok channel and all the social media platforms going. Right, so I've done that one. I'm now going to go over to here. Yeah, so this quilt actually, it did stay with them for like where I was teaching them at the care home. It did stay there for a bit, so I can see it's been a bit loved. But it's kind of right. I don't know if that line's going to show up because that's like doing blue on. Here's a bit. Right. I was talking to someone the other day, actually. When was the association first created? Oh, so I actually only created it in a year ago. So March last year, I created it, and then, as you can see, and our website is nearly a year old. Next Saturday, this next Saturday, our website is a year old. And so yeah, so hello, Els. Is that Els coming? So yeah, that's when I first created it was last year, and I did that, Riz, because for me, very much sewing is about the creativity of it and sewing for your well-being, because it's so good to be doing any kind of craft. And if you ever hear me at quilt shows giving a talk, which I do quite a lot, then you'll hear that I set it up because people kept telling me that my stitches weren't perfect and my points weren't perfect, and my corners weren't mitered, and I very much so, for my well-being, because I'm also a carer for my disabled daughter. So yeah, so basically that's why I set it up, and it's really important for me that our membership is free, so it's accessible to everybody. And also, Leon, you've come back. 1 year, keep going strong. I know, 1 year, I know. I mean, it's just, yeah. So if you so on my YouTube channel, there's some videos you can watch. There is the one of celebrating our first birthday, and anyway, so what was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, and also this is really exciting, Riz, because in September this year, we are having our very first quilt show. That's what this is all about. We're having our very first quilt show at the Brighton Racecourse on the 5th and 6th of September. So please come and come and support us, support me and my team. It's gonna be a great weekend. We're gonna be doing lots of live streaming from it anyway. So if you can't come to it, then there's gonna be loads of stuff for you to get involved in. I can feel like a thing at the back. I was just about to say to you, oh no, that's okay. That's okay. I was about to say to you that I was chatting to a quilter the other day, and she was saying to me that, you know, she drew loads and loads of lines on a quilt, how she wanted to quilt it. And then she like got distracted, and then I think she left it, and then she came back to it, and then she thought, oh, I'll just quickly iron that quilt. And then she literally ironed all of those intricate lines off. And then she's like, I had to do it again. I was like, oh my goodness me. That's the thing. So I'm drawing on my fabric, Leon. I'm drawing on my fabric. It's quite good fun. You feel a little bit like, whoo, shouldn't be doing that. But no, it's absolutely fine. Actually, I'm going to go that way. That's what I'm going to do. That's that one done. Now we're going to do the next one. Oh, do you know what? I just thought I heard Chirpy Bird for a minute. I was thinking, no, it can't be that time. Surely not. Surely not. Let's go that way. And down this way. It is not Chirpy Bird time. It can't be. Right. And then we're going to do this one down here. And then what I'm going to do, my lovely people, as it is 9:45, maybe my brain is waiting to say goodnight to Chirpy. Yeah, it probably is, Leon. Chirpy Bird's waiting to say goodnight to you as well, so you're going to have to hang around. We'll definitely get back to it. Anyway, so after I've done this one, what we're going to do is we're going to get some of my cat quilts ready for tomorrow, because I've got my lovely, remember I told you about Toby, Leon? I got Toby coming tomorrow. He wants to make some cat quilts, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And so I need to get those prepped and ready to go for the lovely Toby. And then I'll probably log off by 10:30, definitely. And then I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow night we can work on this. Let's work on this. Let's get this all quilted, and then I'll show you how we do the binding, because obviously it's not just a case of it's not just a case of quilting it. You've then got to iron it. You then got to bind it. Yeah, I did try Leon last time, and Toby was like, no, he doesn't want to know. Remember, he's younger than you. He's only 11. He's only 11. I haven't seen my little Joshua lately. I missed my little guy. I'm gonna have to like send him a little voice note. I know they've had their family over from Brazil, so I don't. That's why I haven't seen them actually. It's not that we haven't wanted to. Right. Okay. That is done. Woohoo! So I'm gonna leave that there. Pop that into there. Pop that over there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold. Nearly chirpy time. Nearly chirpy time. I'm going to fold this over, and then tomorrow. Yeah, so if you ever get to this stage and you're not ready to like then quilt it, all you want to do is literally just like, so you've got your quilter's pin clips, so you can see my pins in it there. Just fold it over, and then basically fold it like that. So then it should all stay together. So that is ready for tomorrow, people. We'll do that tomorrow. And let's get this out. So I did have. We might have to go and do some ironing. Oh, my sunburn. I've just realised. I'm like, oh, it's like really, oh, really sore. Hello, Iris. Welcome to you, Iris. Hope you're good. So I'm just complaining about my sunburn. So I have got one there. Where's the other ones? Hold on. Did we make the other ones, or did we not make the other ones? I have no idea. I have no idea. What did we do? What did we do? Because remember I was preparing them before. I don't think I did the size, but I don't think I didn't do the wadding, did I? Hold on. Let me see what we got. So technically speaking, that was my template. I need to measure it. So what I'm doing now is I'm preparing some of the quilts for my cat protection quilt. So that's a charity that we work with, and to make the quilts for the cats right across the UK. And so let me just 20. Oh, it's too big. Hang on. 21. Right. Is it 21 by? That's the thing. So I've just gone quiet for a minute because I'm trying to remember. Have I written it down? Oh, there we are. Ha! It's on my wall over there. Hold on a minute. 16.5 by 20.5. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because that's almost 16.5. Right. Oh, okay. So I did to this one. I have done it to the correct size. I have. This one I have not. Didn't you say you needed it bigger? Yeah, the smaller one. So the one that should be 8.5 by 12.5 is now 9 by 14. So it's a smaller one that we need to do bigger. But the bigger one, we're good on the bigger one at the moment, Dale. We're good on the bigger one. But yes, take another bow. Like, I'm helping Rachel because she's getting tired. Right. So what generally what I do is I just measure this one, because obviously this is the one that I know is the right one. There we go. So if you can use 2 fat quarters, which will work. So we'll do. What's the time? Okay, 10 to. We'll do a couple. And then yeah, we'll cut that bigger size. I need to double check it. It's on Dale. If you want to hop over, be my secretary, hop over to my events page, go and have a look at Operation Warm Beans and just confirm what size, because I've changed it on there. I'm sure it's a 9 by 14. I'm sure it is. Give you a little job to do. I actually was. Is this another quilt? Yes. So Riz, this is for Cats Protection. So they're a charity in the UK. They're the UK's largest cat welfare charity, and what we do is we make quilts to go in the cat pens right across the UK. And so I teach a young lad. Thank you, Dale. I teach a young boy who's homeschooled, and so he's coming tomorrow to my sewing to do some sewing, and so that's what we're doing tomorrow. We're doing these are the quilts for the cat pens right across the UK, and we have 2 sizes, and this is what we're just talking to my TikToky friends about. So one of them is a 6.5 by 20.5, and the other one I think is 9. I think it's 9 by 14. I think, because I'm sure I've changed it. She's got to go and have a look, which is great. So that's all right. So this one's one of them. Yeah, so these are little cat quilts, little cat, like quilts for cats. You had your first sewing machine for a couple of years, but you can't really figure out how to use it. Oh, I'm just trying to see what your name is. Is it Tizzy? Is it Tizzy? I can't quite see it 'cause it's in. Thank you very much, Riz. Thank you so much. You can't work out how to use it. I mean, the best thing to do. I mean, first of all, what sewing machine is it? That's the first thing. And the best thing to do really is to like watch people who are threading up machines and sewing on machines. I'm going to be machine sewing tomorrow night, so if you want to come and watch me again, don't forget to follow me as well on TikTok. Please do, please do. Or whatever channel you might want to watch me on. So and then you can kind of see, because yeah, I mean it's but don't be scared of your sewing machine. It's a tradition, right? Okay, so it's a lovely machine then. That's a really lovely machine. I mean, they're really good. You just kind of like need to watch. I mean, I'm very much someone that learns by watching other people. I'm yeah, give me an instruction booklet and I'm just like, nah. That's not me. And so I that's basically how I learn. And so there are a lot of like YouTube videos out there. You can watch someone like threading up your machine and that kind of thing. But I do 9x14. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Dale. I do a lot of charity sewing as well. You have to let me know if it's not Tizia. It looks like it's Tizia. Is it Tizia? We do a lot of charity sewing. And what's really good about doing charity, so this is for cats protection, for the quilts to go in the cat pens across the UK. And what's really good about doing charity sewing is that you can learn to do like little things, like we do cut mats as well for another charity, and also we've got Project Linus, we do quilts for them as well. And so you can learn how to do little quilts, or little bits of sewing for charities, and learn how to do it. And that is really a great way really to start, I think, because you haven't got to worry about like the fabric that you're using and things like that, and then just get to know your sewing machine. It's I mean, to be honest, most sewing machines are quite standard in how like you thread them up and how you do the bobbin. And so yeah, so I do TikTok lives and YouTube lives I'm on TikTok and YouTube most days doing sewing, and so you can always watch and get ideas from that. And I'm going to be doing some really easy tote bags soon, actually. And actually, in fact, these are really super easy to do. So maybe tomorrow night we could show you. It depends how I get on with Toby. I need to look at the time. What are we on? So Riz, if you're still there, have you seen our chirpy bird yet? Chirpy bird will be chirping at 10 o'clock, and then we will. Right. So anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to amend my notes up there. I'm going to amend that. Make sure it's got the right one on it. I'm going to put these a little bit back, yeah, because so I have got a few that are already cut out anyway, already trimmed, but they said they're okay. But we're going to go a little bit bigger on like the next tranche of cat quilts. And I've got my new labels now, which is really cute. I've got my new labels to go on it. So I'm going to leave one, because one of them is my template, if you like, which is that one. And then I've got these two. So I think we'll just put some wadding on these ones. So Toby's got this for tomorrow to get started. And then, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. That one's already trimmed up. Okay, we're fine on that one. Oh, of course, because they're my samples. They are my samples. Hello, Mars. I'm just looking at the time. Keep an eye on the time, people, for me. We don't want to miss the chubby bird. We're going to see him in a minute, and then we'll see how we go on this one. But I will be back on live tomorrow night to be my usual time tomorrow, between 7 and 10 tomorrow night. We'll get that quilt quilted tomorrow night. Let's do that. That'll be quite good fun, because that's literally just doing fancy patterns to get it finished, and then we might be able to get it trimmed and get it what's the word? Get it trimmed. No, we need to go that way. That's the way. And quilted, and then maybe get the binding done tomorrow night. I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Just that way. Hold on a minute. No, I'm definitely getting tired. Right. I had like a lot of I think my sunburn is like really like ooh at the moment. I think I need to go and find some after sun cream, that's for sure. Put something on that before I go to bed. Ah, dear. Right. So what I'm doing is I've got the wadding and I've done right side of fabric to right side of fabric. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to trim that round there. And then this is because this is for the cats. All we're going to be doing is stitching a line up here. And then if I'm doing something live and you can't see, then just say we can't see you, and then I'll shuffle things. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a line up there, down there, leave that open, stitch it through. So I'm gonna just do another one. What time are we on? We are on 56. And we're gonna do, so that's right side of fabric to right side of fabric. This one doesn't matter so much because the green is it's it's the same fabric on both sides really. Right. Okay. So now we're going to I think should we go and see Chirpy? Let's go and see Chirpy. And then we'll come back. I've got to look at your charges. Oh, it's 276. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Here we go. Here is Chirpy Bird. So if you haven't met Chirpy Bird before, hold on a minute. Can make sure YouTubers can see it and TikTokers can see it. There is Chirpy Bird. Chirp, if you haven't met Chirpy, he's going to chirp in a minute at 10 o'clock. And he's also, he's like, how much earlier is he, Leon? He's like a minute early. And then we're gonna, hello Stitch, hello Carol, welcome to you, hope you're good. And then we will finish off those two quilts, and then we'll probably leave it there, I reckon. I still need to work out if my tripod's going to go in my bag. That's quite much. Nice cup of tea, even though it's cold. Leon's gone. Oh no. Hello Lola. Hello Lola, my lovely. How are you? Thank you, Trisha, for liking my live. If you haven't already followed me, please do. We're literally just waiting for Chirpy to chirp at 10 o'clock, and then we're going to go and finish off getting the wadding ready, and then we're going to leave it there. I'm very good, thank you, Lola. I am a bit sunburnt. Look, I went to a party today. There you go. There he is. Ah, did you enjoy that? I know, Trisha. He's my little birdie. Yes, I did have great fun, Lola, today, apart from getting a bit sunburnt. You can see where my sunglasses were on. Look. It's really funny. Right, let's go and finish off what we were doing. I was just thinking, actually, like, you remember Chirpy has got his side bits there. He's got that roof. I was thinking, does he need another bit there? I literally was thinking about that when I was chatting to you guys. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if he needs another bit at the side. Right, where we are? Where we are? Let me see where you are. You are there, and you are there. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get these trimmed up, ready for tomorrow, and then we're going to leave it right there, guys, because I'm very tired. I need to have a bit of juice, I think, when I get in. I don't think I had enough. Talk to you about being out in the sun. So now who do we say goodnight to first tonight? Do we say goodnight to the TikTokers, or do we say goodnight to the YouTubers? Put up a little poll. I'm just gonna trim this ready, and then it's all ready for my lovely guy tomorrow. My lovely little Toby to do some. So we'll have two. I need to get the sewing machine out as well for him, because he does like the sewing machine. Hello. Oh, Jana. I think I was a Stuart that just popped in. Was just trimming these up ready. So these are little, if you're just joining now, these are little cat quilts that will go to Cat's Protection eventually. I'm probably gonna do a whole bunch of them, I think, at some point, and then we'll stitch them all in one hit. Right, I'm gonna leave that like that. That's for him for tomorrow. Get on my wadding. So I do have, as you can probably imagine, much as I've got all my scrappy boxes under here, I also do have a wadding scrap, which is this time. Who was it last time? Who we said goodbye to first last time? I think I don't know. I mean, if we could say goodbye, we'll say goodbye to the YouTubers first tonight. That's what we'll do. Yes, okay, we'll do that, and then because then you guys can hear the little outro that's on the YouTube. TikTokers don't get an outro. You don't get an intro. You don't get an outro, but you do on YouTube. Right. So I put that there. Put that there. This is a little bit that I will eventually put together to make into a bigger piece of wadding because I'll stitch all that together. So that is ready for my lovely Toby tomorrow, and this is ready for you guys for tomorrow. And we're good to go. We are good to go for tomorrow, people. Let's have a little tidy up first of all. Oh, that you didn't remind me about that. Oh, I need to put that on, otherwise Pussycats will get that tomorrow. I'm gonna put you. Hang on a minute. Get you on that one. I'm gonna put that there. That'll do. You don't really need those on it, but that's just like the band that goes around it. So, what time do you generally go live? Just going to bring you around here for a second, just to say goodbye to you all. So usually, Trisha, I usually go live in the evening, and I'm usually on between 7 and 10 p.m. It depends if I'm traveling because I film a lot for my YouTube channel. So tomorrow night, Monday, definitely on between 7 and 10 p.m. Tuesday, I'm traveling. I'm going to Bath. Wednesday will again be probably about 8 p.m. something, but usually it's in the evening. But every day I usually say when I'm on the next day, but on the whole it's in the evening. So yeah, so do join us. And if you haven't, is that literally, is that just Dylan that's popped in at the bottom? Is it Dylan? Dylan, if it's you, say hello because I got your answer before I hello Lucy, before I log off. I'm just seeing if that is Dylan. I don't know if it was Dylan. I don't know. But yeah, you're very, very welcome. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to first of all say good night and goodbye to my lovely YouTubers that are watching. And if you miss any of my live streams now, then they're always on the YouTube channel. That's why we've done this now, so they're recorded onto that. So if you missed the TikTok, it's exactly the same thing, but it's on there for you to go and watch it. And if you click on the live button, it'll always be there. So good night, Tiana's, and thank you so much for spending a week with me. And I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. So first of all, I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTubers. See you later, YouTubers. Bye.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.